versus Japan, the 13th place playoff here. And we're underway, and it looks to be Mazzaroto up against Takeda. Takeda has it. So Japan will start with possession of the ball here. Japan wanted to make the top 8 here, and New Zealand were wanting to try and win their division. So I think that probably means that their first pool stage, but possible for either of these sides now. So they've done well to fight back to play for this highest position they can now make. Who's going to come away with that 13th position? Who's going to come away with 14th? May make a very small difference to seeding for the next World Championships. Kimura over the top. That ball wasn't intended to make it through to Igawa, but he gains possession. 10 seconds on the clock now. Who's going to take this shot? It comes from the back. Big shot coming. Takes a touch on the way through. The shot coming from Yanagi. So it's going to be Kimura from the corner. Kimura back to Yanagi. Yanagi ups to Shibata over on the left-hand side. Shibata in possession. Yanagi. Kimura, the big shooter for Japan, finds a little pocket of space in the middle. He gets the ball inside. That's nicely seen by Yanagi. That's worked out well. Blocked, though, by the captain, Lowen. And New Zealand gain possession, and there's a foul committed further on the inside. No. Change of possession here is going to be Japan's ball. So I believe the foul there called against Norbit. Time off. They're going to allow the New Zealand zone to get back because of the change in decision. So that's good play by the referee, recognizing the change in decision and just making sure that the other team has the opportunity to get set back up again. So Shibata to Yanagi. Yanagi over the top to Kimura. Yanagi. Shibata shaping, tries to give the ball inside. It's blocked on the way through. Can Kimura get back to gain this? He does. Under pressure the whole way by Lowen. Yanagi driving forward. There's a timeout here. There's been a reset of the shot clock, and there's been no shot. So referees will bring the shot clock down. So it's with Kimura. Kimura just having to play that off his left hand and try and play it back for Yanagi. Yanagi with the pass into Kimura. Kimura takes the shot, regathers. Japan will have another possession. So Japan haven't given New Zealand a sniff of the ball yet. They've been making all of the opportunities. That was a nice, quick shot coming from Kimura, but he was being turned away from the net in the middle by Mazzaroto. It's going to be Igawa from the corner. Igawa over the top. The ball comes to Yanagi. Yanagi on this left-hand side now. Oh, just dropping the ball there. Regathering, blocked by Mazzaroto. Blocked on the other side, but the other Mazzaroto with a paddle. And now New Zealand look to break down the pitch. Can they find a breaking opportunity? It comes to Frost. Norbit on this right-hand side, but he's slowed down his run. He sets up on the right-hand side now. It's McDonald in the middle of the Japanese defense at the moment. He's going to line up or look to pin out at the moment Shibata. He's made a good screen on that left-hand side. McDonald, is it going to give the opportunity for Frost? No. Mazzaroto has it again. Opportunity down the middle. He opts for Norbit. Norbit pops it back to Frost. Frost regathers, plays it into McDonald. McDonald with a shot unblocked. Nice opportunity worked by New Zealand though. That's a good first attack for them in the game. It's with Mazzaroto from the corner to Norbit, to Mazzaroto. Still McDonald playing on the inside here. Nicely laid across. Pass, slow ball effort from Frost on that far side, but the Japanese goalkeeper Kawasaki wise to it, and he sends it long, and there's a definite breaking opportunity here for Japan. He's going to have to go himself. They choose New Zealand to cover off the danger man, but they've created a one-on-one. New Zealand goal to Japan. Great goal then by the number 1 Shibata. And Japan take the lead, so New Zealand opting to mark out Kimura there and just causing a little bit of indecision that led to Japan making the most of the 3-on-2 situation they had on the attack there, force the one-on-one and get the first goal in the game. Well finished by Shibata. So Lowen to Frost. Frost through the middle. Mazarotto, can he pop it off on this right-hand side? No. Mazarotto comes round to the middle now. He will come back to the right-hand side. New Zealand now playing with 2 on the inside. They've got McDonald and Taylor now trying to make space. They have a bit of a size differential against this Japanese side. That's nice from Mazarotto. He passes it onto the right hand, off the bar. It's going to be regathered by Frost, is it? It is regathered. Rides the tackle of Shibata nicely. Plays it around, needs a pass out now. Gets it into Taylor, that's nice. Can Taylor get the ball to Lowen? No, he opts for the shot himself, so it goes for a corner. That was good defending by Takeda, just blocked both Lowen for the corner and then the shot as well. Sorry, the ball inside to Lowen just prevented it from being an option for Taylor. Taylor from the corner then. Back to Mazarotto. Mazarotto to Frost. Frost to Mazarotto. Lots of shouting from the Japanese defense. Mazarotto to Frost. Frost to Mazarotto. Interplay between these players at the moment. But nothing really happening for New Zealand here. They haven't really created an opportunity just yet. Still plenty of time on the shot clock for them. There's 38 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Ball comes over to McDonald, who's now out of the zone and starting the run to Taylor. Round the back to Frost. Can he get it up to Mazarotto? He can't, so it goes back to Taylor. Lowen trying to open up a pocket for a pass on the inside. He's free at the moment. Nicely found across the zone. Beautiful pass by Taylor. Lowen to finish. Lowen to Mazarotto. Mazarotto, the left-handed shot off the bar. And he'd beaten the keeper there. He just needed to be on target. That was much better from New Zealand. Lowen finding a good space, and Taylor's pass in particular, very impressive. And they've managed to gather the ball back here, Mazarotto. He goes to Lowen. Can he go now? He should go. Well, maybe Mazarotto not having the legs there, but they could have created more of an opportunity. They set back up again, New Zealand. It's Norbit on the ball. Japan take the opportunity for a substitute. Yanagi comes off, and into his place comes Kawasaki, the goalkeeper. It's being popped round the back. Frost now with Lowen. Lowen with a punch shot. Nice goal. That's a beautiful goal by Lowen. So the Japanese defense expecting him to put it around their blades and into the net, and he goes for the tight angle pump shot in on the near side. Usually a goalkeeper would have that covered, but you just leave a little bit of a gap expecting to have to move across the face of the goal, and a nice finish by Lowen there. So it's with Japan once more. Yanagi on the ball. Yanagi, Kimura not interested in the ball at the moment. Japan have 2 on the inside here who are looking for the ball. They won't get it. It comes back out to Kimura. We're at 1-1 in the game now. It's very, very tight between these two sides. What a great contest this is already. Trying to work each other out at the moment. Yanagi pops it over the top. Does that take 2 touches on the way through? Oh, I thought that... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that touched a Japanese player. The other referee not interested. I'm pretty sure the Japanese player tried to play that down, and instead it's been given for Japan. It can be difficult to read whose paddle is whose. That's a paddle foul, definitely, though, for New Zealand there. So unfortunate with the previous decision, but getting that one there. So Taylor, back the ball comes to Lowen. So New Zealand with 1 minute and 40 seconds then to try and take it to a 1-goal lead before half-time. Let's see if they can find an opportunity here. They've got 2 on the inside again. This time it's Taylor and Mazzarotto. It's with Frost drifting in. He gets it to Mazzarotto. Goal given. No goalie foul. Japan are calling for it, but nothing coming for them. That was... Initially, it looked like Frost was running out of space there, but he did well to get it to Mazzarotto. And Japan concede. So a frustrated Kimura, clearly frustrated. Needs to keep his head up. Still plenty of time in this game for Japan. They'll need him at his emotional best in the game to win this. Ball comes over the top. Kawasaki, it's very, very tight in on the zone for Japan at the moment. Comes across to Shibata. Shibata considers the shot, opts against it. Kimura now hunting on this left-hand side. He's found a little pocket of space. It means that Yanagi can run down the middle. Yanagi shaping to shoot. Nice pass inside. Will they lay it off onto the left now? Can the big shooter get the goal? He can! Just waited long enough for the New Zealand paddles to fade away there. Made it a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And Kimura once more scores for Japan. He is absolutely prolific. New Zealand then. Taylor to Frost. 9 seconds for them to work something here. Is Taylor going to have to shoot this himself? No, he opts for Frost. Frost will have to shoot. He's mishandled the ball though. He's not going to get the opportunity. Or is he? Plays it back out. That's time. So half time in the game. 2 goals apiece here between Japan and New Zealand. And it's been a great game so far. Hopefully the second half is as entertaining as well. Quick shout out to our sponsors here. Thank you to the ICF, the Chinese Canoe Association, Huzhou City, Deqing County, Yupin Sports, Gurkong Group and Latour Sports. And we'll be back with you shortly for the second half of this 13th place playoff game.
Nice goal, still 100% block rate, bro. To learn how to swim. And as a lifeguard.
Second half ready to go here then. Let's see who's going on the sprint this time. It looks to be Mazarotto. Philip Mazarotto. And it will be Philip Mazarotto up against Takeda, Tomoki Takeda. And it is Mazarotto who gets the ball. So New Zealand start with possession here in the second half then. One each in the sprints. So it's with Lowen. Mazarotto, the left-hander, on the right-hand side, the favoured side. Over the ball comes to Lowen. Oh, he pops it past himself. Can he get back upright again? Oh, he's taking a long time in the water there. Lowen gets it eventually. Mazarotto cleans it up for him, manages to get the ball back. Pops into Lowen. There's a paddle foul there against Kimura. Will Lowen look for the shooting opportunity? I think he's still shaking the water out of his ears at the moment. Kimura apologises for the foul. It was a little unfortunate. He just dropped next to him and went straight for it with his blades before Lowen had reached him for the ball. But then as soon as Lowen puts his hands in the mixer, it does become a foul. Pass to McDonald. McDonald getting pushed in, gives it to Mazarotto. Mazarotto shaping to shoot, leans back to try and get it around the Japanese players. Lowen regathers. That's a foul, though, committed by Lowen on Kimura in the process of trying to get to the ball. So it's going to be Japan's ball now. Off the pitch comes the goalkeeper, Kawasaki. And on instead comes Yanagi now. Yanagi to Kimura. Kimura drives through a space in the middle. He gets a boat from Taylor to the body and a secondary foul. And then the shot coming for the block. Going to be a warning there. There is for Mazarotto. That's for the paddle foul, not the initial foul by Taylor, who I think is fortunate because he made contact with the body of Kimura and kept paddling there. So Shibata with the ball on the left-hand side and trying to make space on the inside. Two Japanese players at the moment. Ishida. Oh, big shot from Kimura and the wraparound round the back of the body and McDonald into the left-hand side of the net, making it so difficult to see for Frost. He can't see that ball coming until it's already past his own player. It makes it so difficult to try and pick it out. And Japan take a lead then. 3-2 for them in the game. And that's the first time they've led in the game. So can New Zealand respond here and bring it back to parity and 3 goals apiece? Frost. Oh, that's going to be close. Yeah, and I think Shibata's gotten to that first. He has gathered the ball. There's a play on advantage. Frost fouled him afterwards. A secondary foul by Taylor. And now a green card for Taylor as well. I think he can have no complaints about that. He not only fouled, he then kept his hand on the ball and tried to slow it down. So Taylor takes a card and momentum shifts significantly towards Japan here. It's going to be Yanagi over to Kimura. Japan have that one-man advantage now. Shibata on the right-hand side. There's definite spaces on the inside. He looks for the pass, ups against it. It's covered off by Lowen. Shot coming, blocked on the way through. Foul against the goalkeeper, though, on the inside by Takeda. And that's the first. Kimura's been cleanly blocked there. And now Japan look to press the issue whilst New Zealand are down to 4 players. And they go to 4 out. So they look to try and prevent New Zealand's progression down the pitch and suffocate them for time to get possession back for themselves. Lowen then under pressure from Igawa, but New Zealand done well here. Mazarotto, the left-hander, back to Lowen. Lowen needs a pass. Will he go for it himself? He doesn't. It's with Mazarotto once more to Frost. Frost through to Lowen. Norbit trying to get away on this right-hand side from Kimura. Comes back to Mazarotto. Back to Norbit. Into Lowen. Lowen getting closer to the net now. New Zealand, they've worked this nicely. That's a great ball on the inside. Saved. Important save by Kawasaki, because that would have been very disappointing for Japan to have conceded when New Zealand are down to 4 players. But full credit to New Zealand for creating the one-on-one opportunity there. Ball comes now. Mazarotto It's with Frost. Frost sends the ball long to Lowen, wants him to try and turn on that ball. He's under pressure from Shibata. No foul coming. So it's play on. Mazzaroto under pressure. Plays it to Lowen. The two number ones up against each other. Lowen trying to make retail space down the pitch. He drives forward now. It's come back to him. He's got Norbert on the left-hand side. I think Lowen's going to shoot himself here now. 3 paddles. Oh, what a goal that is from Lowen. That's a special goal. 3 players to shoot between. New Zealand down to 4 men. And Lowen wraps it around and off the bottom bar and in. Kimura-esque from Alex Lowen. Still down to 4 now, back to 5. Kimura, can he restore the lead for Japan? Oh, off the bar, big shot. Is that going to deflect out or will it remain in play for Japan? It's going to remain in play, so Japan have another opportunity to attack. Oh, off the top bar again. So Japan do regain possession. It's Yanagi probing on the side. He pops it over the top to Shibata. Shibata to Yanagi. Kimura now trying to take up space in the middle, but he's well covered off by Taylor and Mazzaroto at the moment. It's popped over the top to Igawa. Now it comes to Kimura. Kimura with a shot blocked on the way through. That took 2 shots. 2 blocks, one for Mazzaroto, and then the secondary one by Frost. And a good save by Frost because that ball definitely changed direction en route to him. It slowed down, but he managed to read it well and keep Japan out. So we're still at 3 goals apiece here. Japan will be disappointed to concede with 4, but they're still very much in the game and in possession. Timeout here. And a green card apiece then for Kimura and Mazzaroto. No replay for us here, unfortunately. They must have got tangled in their blades. So Japan down to 4 and New Zealand down to 4 for the next 2 minutes until someone concedes. So I would suggest, no offense to Mazzaroto Anthony, but I'd suggest that's more damaging for the Japanese side. Kimura is their recognized big shooter. He's the big player for this Japanese side, and he will have to spend the next 2 minutes off the field. So can the rest of the team find a way through? Obviously a very strong team around Kimura as well. So Shibata wraps around the back, ball popped over the top. This is a one-on-one opportunity for Japan. Oh, off the bar and back out. That was nice. That was well worked, and it was almost a beautiful finish by Kawasaki. Denied by the bar, but it comes back in for them. So there's still space for Japan here. Ball inside is available. Ops against it. Is that going to get popped over the top? No, Yanagi goes himself. He's got to attack it though. Lays it inside. Oh, Japan regather. Comes. Oh, and that's a loose pass. Who's getting to this? Taylor is he? Oh, breaking opportunity for New Zealand. Definitely breaking opportunity now. Taylor tries to send it high over the top. What a pass that's ended up being to Frost. Frost to Lowen. Lowen one-on-one versus Shibata. Pump shot goal! Lowen with the hat-trick for New Zealand. So Japan will be back to 5 and New Zealand will have 4 players. Japan being forced to bring it back to halfway. Still 2.5 minutes. 49 seconds on the green card for New Zealand. And of course Kimura is restored to the game. So can Japan pick themselves up? Kimura, McDonald calls that It's his player. The call from Japan, from New Zealand after that goal was lock it down. Oh, foul on the inside though, and against Takeda. And Japan needs to push forward here. They do. Time now beginning to go against them, but they have the man advantage for 20 more seconds. Can they work something here, or can New Zealand once again manage to bring the ball down the field? It's nicely worked to Lowen. McDonald now looks to try and make space down the pitch. Comes across to Frost. Frost under pressure from Igawa. Frost controls it nicely. Igawa, and that brings New Zealand back to 5 players. So a minute and 45 seconds for New Zealand to try and see their way through the game. Japan have gone the full 5 now. They need possession of the ball. Frost over the top to Lowen. Lowen, can he turn? Lays it off to Frost. Frost for the game. Goal for New Zealand. Minute and a half left. It's not over. But Japan need a fast response now. Kimura going himself. He drives through over the top. Lays it off on the left-hand side. Igawa back to Kimura. Kimura with a shot. Oh, off the top bar. What a shot that was. And literally the bubble of the net, the difference between that going in or not. You can see there's a slight up and down action on the net. Kimura denied. So Kimura pressuring out now. We're into the final minute. New Zealand will try and see this all the way through. It's with Mazzaroto. Mazzaroto under pressure. Lays it back. Shibata up against McDonald. McDonald to Lowen. Lowen, he's all the way through. He's under pressure from Kimura now. Lowen finishes. 4 in the game for him. And the pressure coming on from Kimura. But Lowen walks it down into the net and Kimura deflated. But Japan are going to lose this game. The scoreline has gone out at the end to New Zealand, but it's been much tighter than the scoreline suggests. And ultimately that conceding of a goal whilst New Zealand were down to 4 players is going to cost Japan. They will rue maybe tactically trying to exert dominance in that period. They could have just opted to set back up and tried to keep a hold of their lead. But Kimura on the ball again. He shoots. It's a good effort from the angle, but it's fallen to New Zealand, or has it? No, it's with, oh it is, yeah, paddle foul against Japan. 14 seconds then. Mazzaroto goes for the big shot. It's blocked. It's going to be Kimura, surely to finish from here. Oh, and I think the referee could have played on there. But it is a penalty against Mazzaroto, and Kimura will have the opportunity to score. And I think both teams know that this is inconsequential now. New Zealand are going to win. The last play of this championships then will come down to a penalty for Japan versus New Zealand for these two sides. It's Kimura up against Frost. Kimura, Frost at the moment is a little far off his line. Frost now, is he being forced backwards? Frost is definitely quite far off his line. Kimura then with a big shot and the goal. And a final goal in the championships for Japan from Kimura. And with 1 second left on the clock, that will be the game. Who's going to try and take the shot? It is Frost with a long shot, well wide. And so we finish here. New Zealand winning 6 goals to 4. They take the 13th place playoff game. And it's all over here then. Final score, New Zealand 6, Japan 4.
handle.